Hi, guys. It's Kathy. I hope you're doing well. Well, this attorney goes off on the prosecutor and claims it's a whole conspiracy that he has receipts for, proof, emails, other lawyers are involved. It's probably not all true. Here we go.
I do this with reluctance, but it needs to be done. On December 26th, our office received a tape. I was not present because I was out of town for the holidays. I listened to that tape, and the tape is a recorded conversation that was not disclosed by counsel with another lawyer. The essence of that tape is this. Another lawyer who represented my client in an eviction proceeding that's relevant because this is the landlord-tenant dispute. And the allegation here is that my client, i.e. the landlord, struck the tenant. Apparently, the lawyer who represented Mr. Medina in that dispute sent an email to the alleged victim's lawyer who's representing him in the eviction process. In that email, he inartfully, inappropriately has the language, your client, in essence, must vacate by October 15th, and he also must recant all the statements he made in support of the criminal case. I was not aware of the eviction process.
Come on. Come on, that can't be true. Show me. Show me this email.
Nor was I aware of, obviously, that email. Counsel, with his investigator, interviewed that lawyer, failing to disclose, as I think he must, that it was being recorded, and not once, but twice, asked that lawyer, did Mr. Steinberg tell you or advise you to put that language in your email? At no time did that lawyer suggest that. And so the record is perfectly clear. I had no knowledge of that, and I am savvy enough to know, obviously, that would be a criminal act, as is my client, because when my client heard the tape, he indicated that it seems to me the DA is trying to put you in a criminal conspiracy. So this lawyer here, whose name I won't even honor with putting it on the record, without any basis.
Shots fired. He's standing right there. The judge knows his name.
Has impugned my reputation and suggested that I was somehow involved in a criminal conspiracy. He is in no position to prosecute this case. And this will be held up in another forum and we'll deal with it. But for him to make this kind of, quote, offer and suggest, oh, I'm revoking the offer when he clearly has personal animus and animosity towards me and trying to get me in the very case I represent, Mr. Medina, involved in a criminal conspiracy is beyond outrageous. And so I want the record to be clear. This is not over today. And I'm not going to stand for it. In fact, say too long to have somebody who apparently is a deputy DA suggest that I was involved in a criminal conspiracy. And it creates a situation where I have a client who says to me those very words. So how am I supposed to effectively represent him? I'm doing my best. The question that really has to be posed is, should this lawyer be allowed to prosecute this case under these circumstances when he's trying to implicate Mr. Medina's lawyer in a criminal case? That's the record I'm making. Thank you.
Okay, and both parties have made their record. This is obviously the county court and need to address the PH. So I'm not going to take any action. I don't think you're asking me to take any action, Mr. Steinberg. The only thing I will note is if, because of the record about revoking offers and obviously lots of other things happening, are you still wanting to go forward with the preliminary hearing today, or is there other action or conversations that from your perspective need to take place prior to Mr. Medina potentially having that issue with the offer? enough has been said that I'd be willing to give you that time and space if you need it. If you want to proceed today, we're obviously all ready to go to hearing. I'm not taking action beyond that, but if you need that time, to some extent that makes sense to the court, given that the offer is being revoked with proceeding.
Yeah, just a moment.
Sure.
Defend yourself. Say something. Say something. Defend yourself.
This has been difficult for my clients, obviously. And what's also noteworthy is there's no report that I've seen about this conversation, so I wasn't aware of it. And what's even more difficult is, although we received it on the 26th, I haven't been able to ascertain when the reporting was made. I might have missed that. But having said that, my client's concerned enough that he's asking that we continue it because obviously, given the record that this DA chose to make, it creates problems in terms of my representing him. Because clearly, this tape that was disclosed, and I confess I'm probably at fault, and I apologize for this. I didn't even get to it until yesterday in preparation for the freedom because I was out of town through the New Year. And that's the first time I heard it. So we'd like to continue.
I think without making any findings, there's at least enough that's been laid out that it's appropriate for Mr. Medina to have that time. Do you want to, and I really don't want to get into litigating or further really addressing what's going on, which this court's not going to be able to handle. Is there any objection, Mr. Doheny, to a continuance?
Sure, we're ready to proceed. This offer has been out for months. This is the third setting, I believe, of the PH. Defense has had this information since November 15th, which is actually the day of our last hearing here. So it's been there for a while. By the way, it's Keegan Doheny, Mr. Harvey, Steinberg, anyone say it?
I said defend yourself. I did not say make it worse. I did not say stand there and lie to the judge. Sir.
I'm ready to proceed. We're ready to go. I told defense if they don't want to wait, we are ready to go. We're ready to proceed. The offer would be revoked. That's what they wanted to do this morning until just now. So we're ready to go. Deputy's been here. We're ready. So I would be accepting at this time.
Let me be clear. Again, another misrepresentation. The tape was not received until December 26th. He said November 15th. Well, let's be clear. We received the tape, which is there's no report. We received the tape December 26th, which is the recorded tape with counsel and his investigator interviewing another lawyer. His name is Mr. Fenton, who represents the defendant in the FED action, for lack of a better term. So I don't know where he came up with November 15th, but our record shows December 26th, and Mr. Bursky is confirming that.
Okay.
And so perhaps counsel can tell me if I'm wrong.
We could
You were notified. My system said it was uploaded, but you guys received it on the 26th.
Of December.
Correct.
Not the 15th of November.
Okay. I'm going to grant the defense request to continue, but quite frankly, the court suggested it given what transpired and sort of the lawyers aside, making sure that Mr. Medina is able to sort of look and be fully advised about what's going on, and for Mr. Steinberg to figure out if any requests are being made that would potentially change the current posture. With that said, this seems to be a case that's proceeding to PH. You obviously sat through a really long docket to get to 11:40 this morning. I can offer a Thursday afternoon where we don't have anything set, so we can come in, and if it's proceeding, we know we can just get to it. Would January 30th at 1:30 work, or 2 o'clock? I have jury trial bleeding into it, so I usually do like 2 o'clock.
Yeah, that's fine. If it helps Mr. Steinberg at all, I've already told the defense, I will no longer be on the case anyway. It's going to go to Mr. Ippolito, who is sitting here with chief dockets.
Okay.
So Mr. Ippolito can your number, but.
Okay.
Of course.
Does that work for your witness? Are you here January 30th at 2 o'clock?
It's my day off, but I will be here.
Are you always off on Thursdays?
Yes, Your Honor. I work Sundays and Wednesdays.
Okay. The good thing about coming on your day off on a Thursday, though, is that you'll come in and just do the hearing and not sit in a docket. Unfortunately, I am going to do that. I appreciate that that's inconvenient for you, but if you're not out of town and you're otherwise here, I appreciate that. And if the case isn't proceeding to PH for whatever reason, Mr. Steinberg, if you can give the courtesy so that the officer doesn't have to appear in court. Okay. So just stay in touch with the DA's office, and they'll know if it's proceeding or not. Okay, we'll continue then to January 30th at 2 p.m. for a preliminary hearing. Thank you. That concludes the docket.
Oh man, that's a mess. That's a great big ball of mess right there. I wonder if it's true though. I wonder if they can prove it. That's a big thing to say if you don't have proof. Guys, thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. I will see you in the next stream. Bye.
Got these lights that goes digital dreams through the screen. Her blue eyes gleam. Wicked humor, sharp as a knife. Her stream sparks electric light. Late night when the world sleeps, she's the friend that always keeps. Giggles roll like thunder loud. She stands out in any crowd. Kathy's laugh cuts through the gloom. Eyes blue like a summer's bloom. Her humor dark and twisted sharp. In a way, there's no alarm. Freedom tales late into the night. Her laughter feels just right. Even when my world turns gray, with a giggle, she lights the way. Her eyes near a sky so blue. In her jokes, there's a truth so true. Wicked stream, she brings the light. Turns dark days into bright. Kathy's laugh cuts through the gloom. Eyes blue like a summer's bloom. Her humor dark and twisted sharp. In a way, there's no alarm. Streaming tales late into the night. Her laughter feels just right. Even when my world turns gray, with a giggle, she lights the way. Kathy's laugh